And indeed, we welcome everybody, including all of our online guests as well. Another very special day from the Lighthouse, the House of Light, Jenny. When we say a special day, it's always a special day when we have the opportunity of bathing with the divine, love and light, with spirit. Of course it's special, but today the extra blessing again in the afternoon, where we have the opportunity of again witnessing those mighty blessings of Jose Medrado and his spirit team, presenting the trance mediumship through spirit art. And that's right here at the Lighthouse, the House of Light, 1 o'clock today. If you're traveling and you can call in, come and witness. This is a world-class event this afternoon, and it's rare, very, very rare. Last opportunity. But it's certainly not the last opportunity that we have in bathing and working with spirit. And so it is, as spirit make these opportunities available. Why is it? Why do they make these opportunities available? You may question, of what relevance is this? Because it's reminding us, having each and every one of us aware that spirit shines through everything. Divine love and light shines and permeates absolutely everything and everyone. It is light that presents. Those not of the light sadly miss out. Not totally. Because the light permeates. The light is available to them. The light surrounds them. They walk in the light. But whether or not they are of light is a different question. Everyone has free will. And on this earthly plane, it is the free will which allows for the differentiation between standards. When we all move to the next plane, we ascend. We are all of that light. There's a huge difference. And so it is. But yes, we come to the earthly plane to learn, to experience, to grow, to acquire new skills, new knowledge, and then, hopefully, awaken ourselves as indeed we answer the divine call. Again, we have the opportunity of awakening ourselves. We can take those steps forward, inquiring, how do I enlighten? How do I become enlightened? How do I? Then we go and learn, hopefully from teachers and masters who know what they are teaching. Not all do, sadly. But again, this is part of the learning experience. It is to test the water, but to test the self, so that the self, we learn and acquire greater knowledge. We get to know whether this is a good move, whether this is not a good move. After all, how can we learn and grow if we don't have the experience? We have to know. We have to understand. It's the same with a parent. If a parent doesn't know and doesn't have those skills, how does the parent pass the knowledge on to their children and their grandchildren? You see, this is a self-perpetuating permeation of divinity. Listen through the words and allow the words to convey the message. Well, we try to help you understand, but it is for you to have the focus, to divorce yourself from distraction, and allow the words to reside, to sit with you. It is the same as we have said before, where we move amongst people. In some areas we feel comfortable. In other areas, not so. And so we readjust our position. We realign. It is exactly the same, my friends, where indeed we do this spiritually. It is for us to learn as we move, to readjust, to realign, to reposition. After all, we are all familiar with the proverbial ladder. Do you not agree that the ladder has many rungs? Therefore, you could say it's a moving experience. It's also so very uplifting. We don't stay static on a ladder, on one rung. We allow ourselves to move, to grow, to elevate. It is exactly the same as what we are speaking about now. It is for us to elevate, but to be open to it. If we close the door, we can stay on that one rung of the ladder as long as we wish. But it is to be open, to allow the light to enter, but to allow ourselves the inspiration, the excitement, even the basic interest to move forward, to elevate, to learn and to grow. And this light, this divinity, that which we ascribe to God, all of these gifts are available to each and every one of us, without exception. We don't have to do anything in particular, provided that we do everything right. It is simple. It is so simple that, like that well-worn expression, many people cannot see the wood for the trees. It is to see it with simplicity, but to accept it with simplicity. If you reach the stage where you have complete calmness within, complete serenity, you are at peace with everything and everyone. No matter what goes on around, you are not distracted. You are not affected. You may well be disappointed, appalled or disgusted, but you are not affected. Because you are like that ladder, above and beyond. You have the full comprehension and understanding of what's going on, but what needs to be done in order to rectify. You have the ability to understand, not to accept, but to comprehend and understand. And then to act with love, to resolve, to rectify, and to do so with complete serenity and calmness. Because everything you undertake is of pure love. You do so with light. You do so in light. And then, although it may sound a play on words, it becomes a delight. For everything is of light. Does this not infuse and warm your hearts, your entirety? And this, dear ones, is available to every one of you. This is available to your entire planet, to all life, to every living thing. But again, it gets back to free will. There is that component called free will. And so, whereas we may advise and advocate, what is it that you desire? What is it that you will accept? What is it that you will sanction? Every one of us are light beings. It is to be remembered. We all have so many gifts available to us, but will we accept? And if we accept, what is it we will do with those gifts? That is another question. It is one thing to accept the gifts, to embrace the gifts, but is it that we will fully embrace the gifts and then action the gifts in the same vein that the gifts were given and made available in the first place? It still gets back to the self. It still gets back to that freedom, the free will. We have said our piece.
We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Now, Morgus Gordon. And so it is. There's a lot of great wisdom available, as we've heard. A lot of great wisdom. But just the same, as we will go through our tests and trials, it's again what we allow ourselves to achieve. That is so true. Just like this service here now, we come together to blend, to learn, to grow. We come with excitement and enthusiasm. But what is it we will make available for ourselves? Just imagine the opportunity when we come to the break after this service. We walk into the kitchen. We see an elaborate spread of food. Do we just look at it? Or do we actually eat and drink? A similar analogy, isn't it? Yep, it's all there for the taking. And how wonderful. We have God doing the catering for us. Literally. And it's all handed to us on a plate. If that's not there for the taking, then I don't know what is. Well, so we're having a feast. I'm handing over to you now. You haven't had a word so far.
That's fine. That's fine. Because we enjoy being in the present, and we enjoy bathing in the light, which is delightful. When we allow ourselves to really connect inwardly. And during the wonderful wisdom that was coming forth, I was so aware of how important it is for us to move inwardly, so that we can move into the peace, into where we know, where we trust that divine spark of light that continues to give us the signals. And as it continues to enlighten us, it enriches us. And so then we allow ourselves to surrender, just as we will now as we move into meditation.
Oh, I see.
And so as we move into meditation, it is that we bathe, as I said, in the delight of listening, of communicating, of connecting, of engaging with the divine spark. So it is as you see yourself now in your ball of light, knowing that you love yourself to protect your vibration. And let it be now that you are aware of the divine white light above you. And your intention is to connect to the divine light. And at this moment, you become aware that as you connect, your intention is to rise. Your intention is to be one with the divine light, to merge in the greatness of the purity. And as you continue rising, you feel the light upon you. And as you feel the white light on your head, you are open to receive. I am open and receptive to bathe in the divinity, to receive the pure light which provides the clarity, the healing, the inspiration. And it is at this moment that you feel your heart center expanding, for you are allowing the divine pure light to move into heart center. And as you engage with the light within heart, really allowing yourself now to see the white light radiating from your heart center, knowing that you are aligned with the divine, and the divine is alive within you. And as you connect to the divine love, you move deeper and feel the serenity. You feel the peace, the calm. And you devote this sacred time to being nourished, to nurturing this light. And in this moment, you realize that the power of love is so brilliant that I love myself enough to listen and to receive the blessings that now come forth. And you now see the light continuing to move through your body, permeating. You wish to share the divine light with all of you, so that it continues to permeate, to cleanse your vibration. And instantly, you are aware of the light moving into places of ache, of pain, of stress, of tension. Your intention is to allow this light to heal and to flow where it is needed most, within your energy field, within your body, knowing it is healing your heart, your mind. I am of divine light, I am. And my intention is to receive the blessings that help me embrace my truth. And in this moment, you become aware of the divine light at your base chakra, the red chakra. And from the divine love part, a aware of the light flowing with so much love to provide you with the strength and courage to stand upon this earth as who you are born to be. Here I am. My intention is to live my life through love, being of love, and the expression of the divine. And in this moment, as you connect to the base, to the red, to the love of being strong, courageous, and willing to be the being that you are born to be. The red glows so brightly, and you are loving, knowing that this is your intention. And with the strength now, the divine light moves into your sacral chakra, the orange, where you have a greater understanding of your belief system, to believe in yourself, that you indeed have the strength to create, to birth your passion, to birth your dreams. And the orange vibration warms you, and you feel the warmth within you. You have the strength and the courage that feeds this creative field, warming you and reminding you that you love your passions, your dreams, your desires, to be the true expression of light. I believe in all that I am. And the beautiful flame, now as it continues rising, moves into the solar plexus, into the yellow, and you become aware of your power. And you allow yourself to be seen as this power, as this light that determines your ongoing life. You stand in your power to be empowered by love. And as the love within you rises, as the love within you helps you elevate, you become aware that you are peaceful, and you are so trusting this light that warms you. You are so trusting in love. And now the power of all that you are shines forth. And the vibration and energy that radiates from you encourages you to rise. And it is now that at this point you look up into heart center and quickly ascend. Here I am, bathing in love divine, bathing in the joy, knowing that I am aware of all that I am and all that has brought me to this present moment. I bathe in the green, and I am embraced by the pink vibration of love, compassion. I am aware that as I expand, I continue growing, more compassionate, more loving, more accepting of being who I am born to be. And the strength of my light brings me forth in honoring. And the heart center so warms you And as it continues expanding, you become aware that as you now elevate into throat, into the blue, you become aware of your truth, of your connection with the divine. And this continues to nourish and feed you, connecting and recognizing that you are free. The freedom to be the expression of truth, of love. And as you feel the blue vibration, really connecting to the peace, allowing the calm to settle in, and the white light that continues to move through you. And as you now move into the third eye chakra, moving into the indigo, allowing yourself to have an awareness of sight. Your visualization is so powerful in its own right. When you see yourself happy, shining, and if not, knowing that you can transform, allowing yourself to receive the blessing of the third eye. I see with clarity. I allow myself to see through truth, through love, through power, through creation, through strength. And it all supports the ascension as you move up into the crown of violet. The alignment with the divine, the connection of knowing all that I am. And now with the blessing of the rainbow, now of the blessing of remembering the beauty within, allowing the divine light to purify, to keep reminding you of who you are, giving thanks with love and gratitude for these sacred times spent. And in this moment, you become aware of a shower of light that radiates and embraces you. Aware of the golden vibration that comes forward to encompass you. And the light shines so brightly. And as you move deeper and deeper into heart center, recognizing the will to be your truth. And in this freedom of being, you feel the elevation. And a gift is now placed in your hands. Be aware of this gift. Be aware of all that you receive. And allow this moment to be special. Allow this moment to help you have an understanding of the light that you are. To be aware of soul. as you receive your gift, you hear your name. And as you hear your name, you feel the tenderness in your heart center. And as you feel that vibration connect you deep, remind you of your light. It is with love now that you give thanks for all the blessings that you have received, the greater understanding of light, of colour, of brilliance, of connection, of alignment, of intention. And as you feel the vibration now at your feet, and you feel the tingle, knowing that you are being prepared now to return. You are being prepared to return back into the physical body, but now so inspired to live your life at your best, to allow the love of living to come to the fore. And it is at this time that you take in a deeper breath now, bringing your awareness back to the present with love and gratitude for all that you have received, knowing that you are light, pure, knowing that at this moment you are so relaxed, so peaceful, filled with gratitude. And as you again take in another breath, allow yourself now to come back into the present moment happily. And when you are ready, opening your eyes.